The disposable knives, which are other than these 4 types, the disposable blade, it is used by different labs to save time for sharpening of the knife. The 2 types of disposable blades are available. The low profile blade, which is used for cutting small biopsy and for soft large tissues, and a high profile blade. This type of blade is used to cut firm to hard tissues, for example, the uterus, the heart. The advantages of disposable knife is that it is easy to replace within seconds, and this knife do not need any sharpening. The overall cost of disposable blade system is low because there is no need of knife sharpener or the coarse powder which is used for the sharpening of the knife. So, this is the advantages of the disposable knife. The disadvantages is that not a very rigid like ordinary knife. So, it is slightly softer than the ordinary knife, and sometimes vibration effect may be seen, which causes disturbances in the tissue sectioning. The different materials which is used in knife. So, the conventional knife, it is made up of a very high quality carbon or steel, and the hardness of the knife is between 400 to 900 Vickers hardness scale. The second one is the diamond knife. This one is a costly knife, and this type of knife is used to cut the epoxy resin blocks in the electron microscopy. This type of knives required special care and special requirements for the sharpening. The third type of knife is the glass knife. This type of knife is mostly used for the ultra microtome to cut very hard tissues, and the cutting edge of the knife is parallel to one surface of the glass. The angles of knife. Various knives prepare and made from different types of angle. So, the first angle is the rake angle. Rake angle, here it is the angle between the upper bevel of the knife and the perpendicular line drawn from the surface of the block. So, if this is a block and this is the knife, so the angle between this perpendicular line and between this knife, this is called the rake angle. If the rake angle is increased, so this makes the cutting of the section easier. The second angle is the angle of clearance. This is the angle between the lower bevel of the knife and the surface of the block. Usually this angle is about 5 degree, and this angle is related with the friction between the block and the knife. If the clearance angle is low, then there will be less compression on the block, and if the angle of the clearance is high, then compression on the block will be increased. The bevel angle, this is the angle in between the two planes of the knife. This is the cutting angle and the angle of clearance, the rake angle. The cutting edge, this is a straight line formed by the intersecting of the two planes of the bevel. That was all about the knives of the Microtome. For further studies, you can look through these books and study them. Thank you. If you have any question, you can ask. Assalamu alaikum. Allah Hafiz.